Hey everyone, J-Ro here, back with another video. Today I am bringing you a Midgar Falls Basement 100 Clear using Yuffie. First thing to note, this is exactly, my support characters for this are exactly the same as when I did my first clear with Cloud, but we're just using Yuffie instead. So for a quick overview, let's get into my support. Let's start with Aerith. Alright, so I have her rocking her Bahamut's robe for boost attack all allies and Bahamut's protection. Her Bahamut rod, this is her main heal weapon in this, and if her HP is lower than 90%, the other two members of the team will gain an additional ATB. The Kamara wand for magic defense up and physical attack up to all allies high tier. I have her using her ultimate guard stick basically for an emergency heal. It has heal and magic defense. For sub weapons, I have her using the centipede for heal and buff debuff extension. We have umbrella for magic defense all allies, and she's using the stream saber for physical attack all allies. Her materials, this one is important, the essence of poison to heal the poison that the Genova nucleus puts on us. This is a magic defense and physical defense stat stick as well. We have Akira here, which is attack, magic, defense, HP, and heal all of a stat stick, but it is our single target heal, which will be used. Also, Aurora, which is a heal, stat stick, and HP. Alright, and so we're also using Breath of the Earth as her limit break. With that, her important R abilities are boost HP level 3, magic defense level 3, heal level 9, buff debuff extension level 4. And her stats come out to be 11.2k HP, 151 physical defense, 253 magical defense, 4,800 heal. Okay, so let's take a look at our other support. First thing you'll probably notice is that my Nightjar is upgraded and moved to the main hand, and that's because I got pulls from my Tifa pool video. So you know, we have upgrades. Alright, but starting off with her outfit, the entrapment gown, poison resist is 100% here. And then we have Alluring Ploy, which gives her physical magical defense 20% and physical magical attack 10%. Alright, like I mentioned before, we got Nightjar in the main hand. Now that it is OB8, it does physical defense high on first cast and max high, with and if a buff is granted to Lucia, it'll do a mid-tier magic defense debuff as well. It has a HP and ability potency stat stick. R abilities. Okay. Her second weapon here is Mad Minute. This is a high tier magic attack down. Then for her subs, we have her rocking the Bahamut's Knuckles for boost magic defense and HP. The Stream Slasher boosts physical attack all allies, and in this case boosts warden potency. And then also the Bahamut Greatsword for boost attack all allies and physical ability potency, meaning that her, with the two sub weapons, it makes her attack all allies a level 6 as well. The reason it's important that we have on the Stream Slasher here, because I actually am using Leviathan for her summon this time. That way we can get additional damage from it. Along with all of that, we got for materia, we have a magic defense stat stick here, a magic defense stat stick with physical attack, and a fire breach. And this is actually for, just like similar in my last video, I had a lightning breach on Lucia. I'm also putting a fire breach on her because Yuffie's actual summon is going to be Ifrit in this case. because we're using Yuffie's fire setup. Okay, so her important R abilities are boost HP level 8, magic defense level 3, the poison resist, the ability potency is level 3, physical ability potency level 5. With that, her stats come to be 15.6k HP, 6,000 magic attack, 6,000 physical attack, my bad, and physical defense 156, magic defense 231. Alright, so let's get into Yuffie to start this show. Yes, she's dressed in her Bahamut outfit. I love the cowl and everything and the assassin look, so that's why I'm always use this when I use Yuffie now. So her outfit, we have Summer Moogle for Sun's Favor, which is boost HP 5%, physical defense 15%, and this is her Fire Arcanum outfit. In the main hand, we're running the Bahamut Cutter for physical attack all allies and boost physical ability potency. It will also give us the magic defense up mid-tier, so when Aerith can't use her magic defense up, we'll use Yuffie. But Yuffie's focus will be using her striped Moogle float for her fire damage. It is a 700% physical fire damage to all enemies, and when her HP is higher than 50%, she increases her fire damage from low, but maximum potency is high. So after 3 attacks, she's doing the maximum amount of damage that she possibly can do. This is a physical attack and fire potency weapon. And for subs, we have her using the Sky Splitter with physical attack and fire potency, the Zidane Sword for physical attack and physical ability potency, and like in previous builds, you can always just go and change this to either Killer Hornet or Ceremonial Sword, and it'll be still the same build. Alright, last but not least, we have Aerith's Egg Staff for HP and fire potency. For materia, I'm using a rune right here, which is HP and a physical attack stat stick. We have a Thundara for physical attack here and magic defense. And then we have a fire right here for physical attack and HP. And we're using, like I mentioned earlier, the Ifrit for summon. Okay, with that, her R abilities that are important come out to be boost HP level 3, physical attack level 7, level 6 fire potency, level 7 physical ability potency. Her stats are HP 11.4k, physical attack 8.9k. We can note the magic attack here because summons are affected by magic attacks, so 3.4k. Physical defense 144, magic defense 151. Alright, so the whole point of the way she's built is to use her striped Moogle float, her explosion, to damage the tentacles while everyone else is without actually focusing on the tentacles. Very similar to how I use the Bahamut's claw with Cloud. So with that being said, enough talking about it, let's get into it. Alright, let's see if we can take down Genova Nucleus with Yuffie. Alright, so once we get close to 4 ATB, let's go ahead and start using Explosion. Go ahead and start damaging these tentacles. We're going to use Barrage to reduce the Nucleus's magic attack, and Aerith is going to use Ceremonial Harmony to get our magic defense back up. Alright, so one more Ceremonial Harmony and we'll be at full magical defense. One more Barrage and it'll be fully magic attack debuff. We got the magic defense in, maybe that. Hopefully we got the magic attack down in. Okay. We did. Okay, good. Alright. Now we're going to focus on debuffing that defense with Nightlight, so we can go ahead and start getting maximum damage on Nucleus here. Aerith will use Blessed Aura, which will recover most of our HP. And Yuffie is, of course, gaining that fire attack buff every time she's using this attack. Well, once I get her over 50% HP. Alright. So, gonna use Blessed Aura again here. Alright, now we gotta start working back on that magic attack because it's been gained on Nucleus. So that way we don't end up dying from a random fire move from Nucleus here. Okay. I got Ifrit ready. Got Leviathan getting ready to be ready. And gonna use Blessed Aura again. This should get me a pretty good heal on Yuffie. Okay. Doing 33k to the tentacles. That looks pretty good. Get that magic defense back up. Get Yuffie's attack buff back up. Alright. The tentacles are almost down. Gonna use Nightlight again. Alright, the tentacles are down, so now Nucleus will be stunned. And we can do way more damage to it now. And we're gonna throw a fire resist on just for good measure. Gonna use Spiritual Harmony to get our physical attack buffs back up and go ahead and have magic defense up. And keep that defensive debuff on it. Probably want to go ahead and consider getting rid of that magic attack, so that way I don't end up having to deal with it when it regenerates. Already look like we got about 10% of the damage out of the way. Yuffie's doing a substantial amount of damage at 140k for that to be an AoE move. Alright, we got our tentacles back up, so that's when we use our summons to cause as much damage as we possibly can to the tentacles. Alright, got them down to almost half. See if we can get this hit in before the Dreams of Fortitude. And we got that hit in before Dreams of Fortitude was activated. Good. Alright, now we're going to use Barrage Lore and that magical defense. With that magic attack, sorry. And then there's the poison, so we're going to immediately cure all that poison from Aerith and Yuffie. Because Lucia is resistant to poison. Alright, gonna get that magic defense going with a physical attack up. Alright, so Vengeance is going to target Lucia, and they're targeting Lucia already to lower her attack, her HP. So it looks like, okay, I need to make sure Lucia is ready to tank that attack. And just stay in defense here, raise magic defense up with Yuffie, and tank the attack. Hopefully. Alright, we took it barely. Alright, gonna go ahead and use Breath of the Earth because, you know, I don't want to take a risk of her getting hit again immediately. Alright. Now we can use Blessed Aura and... No, we're gonna use a single target cure here. Alright. Since the magic attack is already reduced, we're going to go ahead and start working on the shield, because the tentacles are going down on Yuffie's next hit. And there they go. Alright, that means it's time for him to be stunned, and we're going to go ahead and go as far in as we can on damage. Using Nightlight to get that physical defense down. Got Ifrit back up. Looks like we're about to have Leviathan back up. And Aerith's AI decides it wants to throw a Ruin Ray in there. So let's see. Use Spiritual Harmony, get that physical attack up, so when I get ready to use these summons in a second, I can do as much damage as I possibly can. Alright, and there we go. Max damage with the summons. Let's go. Let's see. Ifrit alone, look like almost half with just Ifrit. And about half once we get the Leviathan in. Don't look like we're gonna get enough time to get that explosion off before the shield generates, so we're gonna go back into doing what we were doing just before. Alright, and Casticide is being activated. So now we gotta deal with the Diamond Sigil. Luckily, Nightjar is a 3 ATB move that does Diamond Break. So we will keep allowing Lucia to do what she needs to do, because the AI will automatically do nothing but Nightjar to do the Diamond Break. I may have to intervene once it gains some magic attack, but hopefully not. And it's trying to drain Lucia of her HP. I don't like that. Alright. Okay. Got 2 sigils left. Looks like we got plenty of time to break that last sigil. Looks like Yuffie's also going to be able to break these tentacles right here, right now. Alright. So we're going to let Lucia focus on lowering the magic attack of Nucleus. Yuffie's going to focus on getting her fire buff back up, because she just literally lost it. And Aerith is going to use Spiritual Harmony to get us back up, and Blessed Aura to fill our health back up and give us some extra ATB. Now Falter is up, so it's stunned. Gonna have to get that physical defense off of it. Alright, looks like we got Nucleus about half now. Okay, and now with the command gauge full, Yuffie's doing 230,000 damage. So that's great. Alright, we got our summons ready for when the regeneration happens. So all we do here is just gonna keep DPSing. 256k. Nice, nice. Alright. Keeping it going. Gonna keep Nightjar going. Gonna go ahead and use Spiritual Harmony again. We want to have that physical attack up for when we get ready to activate the summons here. Alright, I got that hit off and I went straight into the summons. Alright, Leviathan first. Knocking off a good chunk. Doing more damage now because we have a full command gauge versus earlier. So how's Yuffie looking? Woo! Almost took out the tentacles off the summons. Let's go. Alright, got Dreams of Fortitude up, so we gotta deal with these. And next up, reducing that physical defense. We got a regular poison breath coming in, so need to switch to Aerith and use the Essence all. Okay. Alright, getting it in, come on. Oh, we got a Morning Wail coming through, so we might have to stop focusing. We're going to use Razor Wings here to go ahead and help Aerith out. And we're going to go ahead and use Aerith Breath of the Earth here. Fill our health up and remove that magic defense deep buff on us. So that way we can use Yuffie and Aerith to go ahead and boost this all the way high for sure. Before we get this, have to tank this Morning Wail attack. Alright, let's see. And we survived it. Okay. Switching to Air. Gonna use her ultimate weapon heal here just to make sure we don't lose anybody. The tentacles are down. I repeat, the tentacles are down. Now it's time for us to beat the crap out of Nucleus here. But as you can see, Explosion has been amazing for this battle. Even though it's an AoE elemental damage weapon, it's doing pretty good. Alright. Almost got it. Looks like maybe one more hit. Can we get that last hit in before it regenerates? It's up, it's up, it's up. And it's down. Alright, and there you have it. And Yuffie is the winner here. So, like I said before, this was literally the exact same strategy that I did with Cloud and the Bahamut Greatsword, just using Yuffie's striped Moogle float to do AoE damage to the tentacles. So we never ended up targeting the tentacles, not once. Also getting that extra damage in with the summons. So, with that being said, I hope this guide helped someone. If it did, leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment down below. And subscribe to the channel for more guides and builds just like this. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Later.